just going to tell y'all straight up, the last thing I want to be doing right now is meal prepping or cooking, but drinking this wine is very much on my list. So hopefully I've already told you what I'm going to make. So I am just going to take a couple of onions and chop them up so I can prepare the chicken, and using all the ingredients that I'm preparing will be used in everything for my next 4-day. I hope this is good. Oh, it is good. I guess you know my trick now is my remote. But I just want to chop these onions to give the chicken some flavor, because I do travel in. I kind of store everything in my car, not my food. Store everything in my car here in base, and my trusty little skillet. I love my skillet. I love it. And I got a light blocked by my camera right now, so hopefully everything still looks good. And then all the ingredients that I got today was actually from Aldi. I spent about $57 on all the ingredients. My olive oil is in a glass bottle, if anybody cares. Glass is so much better than plastic. And then the chili powder, the cumin, and all that good stuff that the recipe called for is I don't have cumin, but I am gonna, since we're doing quesadillas and all the things, I am just going to, probably don't need that onion. I am just going to use taco seasoning, and then I've got some chili powder. You can't see me over here digging in my tote frantically because I didn't pull it out. Got to dig beyond the spare clothes. The waffle iron. Hopefully I can edit this down. And then some of my seasonings that I had. And then I'm not showing it on camera, but I am going to wash my chicken. See the chicken that I got. I'm going to move the camera for that. I'm just going to wash that real quick. And hopefully my editing skills are still great. Just going to put that in there. Should lay a microphone beside so you can hear it sizzle. Hopefully the microphone is picking that up, and the fact that I am actually washing this. And if I sound tired, I am tired. Started at 2 o'clock this morning in Mexico. And here I am cooking, and it is 9 o'clock at night after being reassigned. So I'm probably just going to use all of this. And it is just regular, it's just chili powder, McCormick's chili powder. And then I got some hot Mexican style chili powder. I'm just going to put that down in the sides here. It's pretty good. Probably too much chili because I got chili beans at Aldi. They didn't have regular. I'm about to flip this over and run it through the seasonings I just dumped in there. So hopefully it'll. And then of course I have salt and pepper. And I already had a taco seasoning. I should have just. I'm just going to use part of it. And I did get the low sodium, but that one I just used wasn't low sodium. I'm just going to rake this around in the seasonings. And I'll flip it back over. Oop. I cook like a mad German. I don't know where I got that at, but I've said that for years. I cook like a mad German woman. I'll turn these back over. Wash that off. A little bit of, where'd it go? I'm going to add oil. And I have it set on about 350. I'm going to turn it up to about 400 and let that get a good sear on it. Use my magic clicker and say, I'll be right back. All right, so, ow! I rewatched what I did a minute ago and we're doing okay. Not bad for my second meal prep entry in my first full-blown Paula Deen cooking show, I guess. Hope no one gets offended by my mad German woman comment because I didn't mean anything by it. Now I hope I turn my stupid microphone back on. So I just flipped those over. I just want to get these as done because basically all we're going to do is we're just going to cube those to make our bowls out of. And I didn't get bowls at Aldi, so I'm going to actually just put them in sandwich bags and make everything else tonight. And then I'll make myself a bowl so you can see it because I'm starving. Well, I'm not starving, but if I keep drinking this wine, I will be. So we'll keep going. So the very first thing we probably should have done was bring our rice to a boil. And I did not. So it's the second thing. But when you're doing this at home, you should probably do that first because that's how the recipe is written. Should do it first, but I'm not. So I'm in an Airbnb. I know you see the scratches. They don't take care of their stuff here, but I'm just making rice, so I don't care. I did get brown rice. I don't know. I remember I was in downtown Atlanta one time at one of the Asian, Chinese, Japanese something restaurants at Underground Atlanta, not Underground Atlanta, Piedmont Center, I guess, and Peachtree Center, and they were. He said that brown rice is better for you. So the only reason I got brown rice, and plus, that's all he had. I tell you, cooking, and filming and cooking is the direct opposite of cooking so that everything's done at the same time. This is crazy. Okay, so my my beautiful rice is about to come to a boil here because that was a simmer before. If you don't know the difference, now this is becoming more of a boil. And I don't know what I did with my measuring cups. And I don't know if it was a cup that I used before. It may have been a cup and a half. I can't see. So it calls for 2 cups of water and 1 cup of rice. So hopefully this is a cup. I'll just tell y'all straight up, I don't care at this point. Okay, so it says to add butter and salt if desired. So I am going to give it a little oil, but I'm going to use olive oil. The Asian gods probably just flipped over in their grave because I used olive oil, which is, more Italian. But I gave it a little bit of grease. I think it needs it a little bit. That was some salt, probably too much. My Airbnb measuring spoon. And then I bring it back to a boil. Please, God, let this be clean. Excuse me. Now, I'm going to bring this back to a boil, and then my bag says add butter and salt if desired. Stir in 1 cup of rice and bring to a boil. Reduce heat to low, covered and for 25 minutes, and or until well absorbed. Remove from heat and let stand for 5 minutes. Fluff with a fork. Hope there's a fork. So you can see it is boiling right along. So I'm going to open my phone, put on a timer, 25 minutes, start. I'm going to reduce the heat. So it was on like 8. So I'm going to go down to like 3, maybe even 2. Does it say to cover? Reduce heat and low and cover. Boom. Directions followed. So when I realized I hadn't followed the directions, I did turn the chicken off and let it start over and work on the rice. So I'm going to get this fired back up, make sure it's good and done on the inside before I cut it open for you and gross you out, and then I'll be back. So it didn't gross you out. I cut it open before. I did cut open my biggest piece, and it does look like we're almost there. So I know nobody wants to see. I like my chicken wings like to be well done and crispy. So I know nobody likes to see pink. So to keep from showing you the pink, I did it without you. But here we go. We'll flip these over. Seem to be kind of juicy. The olive will probably help. I'm going to swirl these around again because in order to do like the onions and the peppers and that kind of thing, I'm going to have to wash this pan up. So I'm going to use all this. I may even try to save some of the olive oil induced stuff, but I'm not sure. But got a few minutes on the rice. Chicken is almost there. And I'm about to cube it up for you and be right back. So I'm about to pull out the chicken, and I'm going to dice it up for you, and then I'm going to wash this, and then I'm going to dice the bell peppers, the onions, and saute in olive oil until soft. And then in a bowl, I'm going to layer the black beans, which I've got chili beans, saute peppers and onions, the chopped chicken, the corn that I haven't showed you yet, the shredded cheese, salsa, and sliced avocado. So that's what's coming up next. I'm about to start doing the chicken. I'll put it in another bowl. I'll wash this once I put my chicken out here for entertainment purposes only. And then I can start with the peppers and onions while I'm doing the chicken. So just wanted to, I'm kind of proud of it. Oh, made a mess over there. Kind of proud of it. Look at it. Isn't it pretty? It's pretty chicken. Bark, bark. My grandma was the egg lady / chicken lady, and then my dad took over for her. And then when my dad passed, I think my niece has taken over for him. So know a little bit about chicken. Not everything, a little bit. So that chicken is over there resting itself to death. Now listen, this is clean, but as soon as I put the lid back on it, you're going to see that it's not. Oh, we'll use that side. So I need to get my onions ready. Oops. I like them to kind of stay together so that I can chop them a little better, but I'm not doing very well. So, I just kind of want them where I don't have to like chew the onion, but they are going to kind of be sauteed and soft. And I love red onion. You could use white onion. You can use whatever you want to. But I am using red because I like it. And so far, I'm not cooking for you. Cooking for me. So this is it. I don't know what happened there, but we took care of it. All right, cool. So I'm going to put that to the side. And then, listen, I'm just telling y'all, when it comes time for these tomatoes, I got it all there. You're going to laugh at me because they're like, they're not nasty, but they're like almost green. So let me wash these off real quick. Get a few of these chopped up. And I might be a little wasteful because now I'm in a hurry. Okay, a lot wasteful. And I'm going to, of course, clean that out. Hey. Okay. Chop that off. And I don't mind if, I personally don't mind if a little bit of the seeds stay in there. Some peppers, the seeds gives it heat, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll do one more because I got the little ones. The green ones look, the big ones look pathetic. Pathetic. Sorry, I had to readjust. Actually, I thought I disconnected. Anyway, okay, so I'm just gonna do that. I don't really want the tails in there, so that's gone. And if you had a better knife, probably this would work out better. So we're just going to pretend like those are beautifully cubed. I am in an Airbnb. Better than a studio, I guess. I mean, a hotel. Better than a studio. Oh, I'm starting to feel better. I think the wine's kicking in. Oh, I guess it should have. I've already drank half a bottle. But here we are, just minding our own business. Cooking our little selves to death. I need to go over here and stir the rice. Please hold. And then I'll just show you what it looks like. Like the water's almost gone, but it's not quite been 25 minutes yet. So I'm going to keep cooking it. Hopefully it's a little bit more. I think I want to add just a little bit more water. Not much. Not much. Probably just screwed up. Get my knife back. Get over here. Get busy. And I would normally probably, if I was at home or if you invited me over to your kitchen, hint, hint, I hope it has a nice big countertop like this one so I can put my tripod on it. But also, I could chop up some fresh garlic and put in there. All right. In the disposal it goes. And I'm probably going to have to do more of these for my other things that I have coming up because I really think these sauteed vegetables would be good on the quesadilla when it comes to quesadilla day. Definitely on the burrito. All right, so I'm going to put this on about 350. And where is my... Oh, I should stop drinking the wine. Let's make it pretty. I have used a lot of olive oil, but that's A-okay. And I'm just going to take my garlic since we don't have fresh garlic. I want it to be good, right? And then put this in here. That goes in there. Even brought my own little brand new sponge. So don't yell at me because of bacteria, because I got myself a brand new sponge. I'm gonna rinse that out. That goes there. This goes in the trish. Now, all right. My timer still has not gone off for my rice. I want to get this where I can see if there's any gristles in them or, tough spots because I want to cut that out. Just cut broad, wide strokes. Just kind of look at it a little bit. This look good. It's gonna shred up pretty good. It's like we got most of it cooked, so I'm just gonna cook it all, and it is all kind of falling apart here. So that's good. It means it's tender. I probably won't do that. It sure is hot. Got Chipotle, here I come. I'm probably not going to do that either. My French fry was here. I give him that. That's my dog. I love him. He's my favorite. I like him more than I like people. Get rid of that one too. The gristle kind of right down the middle. And then my little thing I hope is clean. I'm pulling this kind of to the center because on one of these pans, these skillets like this, it burns right around through there. So probably start a little bit on the chicken. I got my rice going on a boil over here again. Hopefully I don't damage it. But it still does feel kind of, I guess the brown rice does have a little bit different texture to it. And get this going over here. Doesn't need to be perfect. That's a nice little meal right there. Okay, y'all. So you can't laugh, but it is kind of funny. After the day I've had, I had a little bit of problem with the Airbnbs that I was getting, and I left the avocados at the other house. Okay, so this is how my rice turned out. I haven't tasted it yet. I pulled it straight off the stove over here. So this is how you make your bowl, and you would put this in a microwave safe container. If you don't feel safe eating rice after it's been refrigerated, fine. I understand that. I'm just using my hands and putting my chicken. And then again, they didn't have frijoles at Aldi, so I just got chili beans, and they have been cooked and treated, and then some corn, and then my vegetables, and my Mexican cheese. And I got this kind of cheese because I know what's done with the leftovers. So I got this quesadilla cheese. You know, we're making quesadillas. And then I didn't dice up the tomato because they look green. I feel like I need to lay them on the windowsill for a little while. Put a little salsa. And I wouldn't make my plate this big if I wasn't drinking tons and tons of wine. But I've almost drank the whole bottle. Hope y'all are proud of me. I'm off tomorrow except for a little meeting. I hope they are proud of me. Oh, I got 2 meetings tomorrow. Financial advisor and career advisor. I don't know what else to call it. Okay, and a little dollop there. And then your avocado should be on top of it. And there we go. And about how long this video is about how long it took me to cook it. So you can do it too. Look, I don't know what this shot looks like, but hopefully it looks okay. But I'm just going to tell you, the salsa, I could have put better salsa. And you'll have your favorites. I'm just doing this on a budget. Number one, because I just had a lot of money on a website to help you guys out. And, hey, bought a new car. So, it's good. I mean, I'm going to work on how we can kind of freeze it and travel with it so you can add other things to it later. Maybe the rice. The salsa could probably be fresh. The corn should be frozen, but I bought the canned corn, and the beans probably should be black or frijoles or pinto beans. But I mean, it's good. Could be because I'm wine drunk, but I'm freaking good. I said freaking. So I will make the other things, probably do them in different parts. So this will be part 1, then part 2, part 3, part 4, part 4. And then you can get this 4-day recipe for you to take with you on your next sequence. I hope you enjoy it.